probably heard a ton of buzz about Meta's latest app, Threads. But what even is Threads, and how do you use this new social media platform? In today's video, we'll be diving into Twitter's latest competitor, Threads, and sharing how to use it, the latest updates, and some other tips and tricks. What is the Instagram Threads app? Threads is a standalone app designed for sharing text updates and joining public conversations. It's tied to your Instagram account, so you can create an account by logging in using your own Instagram credentials. From what we've observed so far, the vibe on Threads has been very 2012 Tumblr meets OG Twitter. It's bringing that nostalgia and simplicity factor of social media that a lot of people have been missing, and we are here for it. And if you're like, how is this app any different from Twitter? Currently, there are no paid tiers and ads on Threads. Also, your verification blue check mark from Instagram is carried over, even if you have paid for Meta Verified. It also doesn't have Twitter-like features such as long video, DMs, and live audio rooms, but we'll have to wait and see what comes next for the app. One other thing to note is that the Instagram Threads app has some exciting future plans. Now, this feature might already be live by the time this video is published, but they are planning to integrate the app with ActivityPub, which means it'll work seamlessly with apps like Mastodon and WordPress. Now, why is this a big deal? Well, if you are a creator, this is a huge plus. You'll have the power to own your audience and take them with you to another server or app whenever you want. It's all about having your own blog, website, or newsletter that lets you engage with your audience on your own terms. How does the Instagram Threads app work? Threads is currently available on iOS and Android in more than 100 countries. However, due to privacy concerns, the app is not currently available in the EU, but hopefully these privacy concerns are addressed soon. You can also follow the Instagram Threads account @ThreadsApp for more updates. Now on to how the app works. Instagram Threads lets you share text-based content, which includes links, photos, and videos. Some of the main takeaways are: Threads can be connected via your Instagram account. Posts can be up to 500 characters long. Links, photos, and videos that are up to 5 minutes in length can be included in your posts. A thread post supports up to 10 media items. You can have a public or private Threads account. You can choose who can reply to your posts on Threads, anyone, profiles you follow, or only profiles you mention. And if you deactivate your Threads account, it will not deactivate your Instagram account. How to set up your Instagram Threads profile. To get started, head to the App Store or Google Play Store and download the Threads app. Once that's installed, log in with your Instagram credentials. If you're already logged into the Instagram app, there will be a prompt to log in using that account, or you can switch to use another. Now, you can add your bio. You can either write your own or click the Import from Instagram button, and it'll do this for you automatically. You can then choose whether you'd like your Threads profile to be public or private. You can also change this later by going to your settings. Next, you can choose to follow the same accounts you follow on Instagram or not. And that's really it. You've officially joined Threads. How to manually follow other users on Instagram Threads. If you've chosen to follow people manually on Threads, it's really simple to follow new users. You can either do this through search or directly on your feed. If you head to the search feed, you'll see a list of suggested profiles to follow. You can also search for a specific user or brand, and if they've signed up to Threads, their profile will appear. Another easy way to follow new users is if you're in your home feed, you're gonna see posts from accounts that you don't follow. If you'd like to follow the account, just click that little plus sign underneath their profile picture. How to post your first Instagram thread. Posting your first thread is really quite simple. Just head to your homepage and click that little notepad symbol, and then from there you can use up to 500 characters, tag other users by using the @symbols, and include emojis, links, photos, or videos. If you want, you can also use a GIF, but you'll need to download the Giphy app first. Just find the GIF you'd like to use, click share, copy the GIF, and then go back to Threads and hit paste. How to block users on Instagram Threads. When you block someone on Threads, they won't be able to see anything you post. People also aren't notified when you block them. So there are a couple of ways you can block or unblock someone. To block someone on your feed, tap more on a thread posted by the profile you want to block or unblock. Then you can tap block, select whether you want to block both their profile and other existing profiles they may have or create, or if you want to just block their profile. Then tap block at the bottom to confirm. If you want to block someone by searching for their username, tap search at the bottom, then type who you want to block or unblock and tap on their information to go to their profile. Tap more in the top right, then tap block or unblock. If you blocked a profile on Threads, the Instagram account connected to that profile will also be blocked. If you've blocked an account on Instagram, the Threads profile connected to that account will also be blocked. There are some things to note if you do block someone. So their likes will be removed from your posts. Unblocking someone won't restore their previous likes. They also won't be able to see your replies or any content you repost. And they won't be able to mention your username or tag you even if you change your username. How to choose who can reply to your Instagram thread posts. There are 2 ways to choose who can reply to your Instagram threads: directly in the post itself or through your settings. Before you hit post on a new thread, you'll notice a gray text underneath it that'll either say anyone can reply, profiles you follow can reply, or profiles you mention can reply. Just click on the text and choose the option you're most comfortable with. From your profile, click on the settings symbol above your profile picture. Next, click notifications and tap threads and replies. In the reply section, you can now limit who can reply to your threads, from everyone, from people you follow, or off. And that's it. How to mute someone on Instagram threads. When you mute someone you follow on Threads, you won't see their threads or replies in your feed. Threads won't let them know you muted them, and you will also still be following their profile. There are multiple ways you can mute someone you follow through the Threads app. Number 1, through your feed. Just tap more on a post by the profile you want to mute, then tap mute. Number 2, through your profile. Tap profile in the bottom right to go to your profile. Then you can tap followers below your profile info, tap following at the top, then search for the profile you want to mute or unmute, then just tap their name to go to their profile. You can then tap more in the top right of their profile and tap mute or unmute. Number 3, through search. Tap search at the bottom, then tap search in the search bar at the top. Type who you want to mute or unmute, then just tap the search button in the bottom right of your keyboard. Then you can just tap on their name to go to their profile, then head to the top right of their profile, then tap mute or unmute. How to set reminders to take a break on Threads. We love this feature because it can be so easy to get lost in the scroll and just stay forever on Threads. You can now turn on reminders to take regular breaks while you're using Threads. These break reminders will show up after you spend a certain amount of uninterrupted time on the app. If you choose to turn on the setting, you can decide how often you want to see the reminder. To access these reminders, tap profile in the bottom right to go to your profile, then tap settings in the top right. Then click account and tap take a break. You can select how often you want to see the break reminders, and you can dismiss the reminder by just tapping done if you want to keep using Threads. How to turn off notifications for Threads. Notifications on Threads can be quite overwhelming and distracting. If you want to limit notifications, just head to your profile and tap on the 2 lines in the top right corner and select notifications. You can then adjust the push notifications coming from Threads. There's also an option to pause everything, or you can manage notifications on a more granular level as well. If you're thinking about trying out Threads or you're getting more acquainted with the app, we hope these steps and tips were helpful. Judging by the 100 million users who have already signed up for Threads, we don't think this popular new app will be going anywhere anytime soon. If you have found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already for the latest social media updates. I'll see you later.